All right, so we are back with another video on Jormungandr, and today we're gonna be doing, I guess, it was kind of a little bit of a hard video, but a lot of people have been really questioning on my last video about Jormungandr if she's actually worth it and stuff like that, because you got to deal with all that RNG stuff. So I wanted to do a team where passives and stuff like that don't really matter, right? So Jormungandr, she's a pretty fun character. If you haven't been seeing like people on Twitter like Nagato, stuff like myself, we've pretty much been memeing on the deer. I've been just farming the deer for like purple stones and stuff like that, because I want to try to get like the easier ones to build, like Gurheat and stuff like that, just for, I don't know, box UC and stuff. But you can meme and stuff, like you can use like Rid Gallon and stuff. I use like Rem. I think Nagato used like OG Lost Vein or stuff like that. You can do some funny stuff with her, all right? And it's pretty hilarious. But I'm gonna have a special team for you guys for the worst passive, which is gonna be the revive 10%. So if this video gets to 300 likes and stuff like that, I'll try to do 1 and 2 at the same time for you guys to see me explain. Or for now, I'm just gonna be doing stage 3. So hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, so a lot of people have been wondering if the new Ragnar character Jormungandr is worth it. She's the snake lady that you see in the screen, and a lot of people have been hating the deer, of course, because let's be honest, deer is all about RNG or having to do with a lot of resetting, and a lot of people don't like the grind and to reset for like passive and stuff like that. So a character like Jormungandr should try to help that out, where a passive and stuff like that. So people have been asking me, what team could I use that can be used for any passive on the deer? And this is the team right here featuring ELLATTE. Basically, she has that disgusting immunity ultimate that increases defense related stats by, what is it, like 120% if you got like maxed out and stuff like that. So you can have insane amount of defense for this stage, and what you need is a duped out ELLATTE and a pretty high dupe Escanor, like probably like 4 out of 6 and above, I think, or maybe 5 out of 6. Like it gets really scary with the last stage, and we're gonna be using the green passive, which is the worst one to get. If you don't know, this is the revive one. We revive 10% at the end if he dies, and the reason why this one is the worst is because on this stage, phase 4, if he goes below 10%, he goes to full HP, which you never want that to happen, because his stance is disgustingly, where he takes like no damage, the stance is like disgustingly broken. So you want to try to make sure you kill before he gets to 10%, and Escanor is going to help us because he has that death damage, which is going to kill off 2 times. So we're going to take off his revive at the same time. So we're going to show you how I do it, or in what you want to need to do. I kind of hate this because and you guys should probably like the video, because I suffer a lot on this, because I kid you not, I had to reset 10 times on a stage 2 because I kept getting the better passives. I kept getting the sword like 4 times and the oak gauge one like 5 times, and finally on my 10th try I finally got the 10% revive one. Okay, so this is what you want to do. From what I've seen from playing like mostly with this character, you want to try not to use your attack cards twice on a same character, or you're going to start to lose your stacks with her past Jormungandr for like 30% stack buff. I'm kind of a little bit still confused on how you really need to use her, because I'm using like GP translated stuff. So hopefully on global it'd be like better explained for a passive, but that's just a quick gist from what I've noticed, that I really don't want to try to use like 2 of the same character's cards, or I'm gonna start losing my stacks for my my second hit. But what you want to try to do is, on this, you want to make sure you try to get your ultimate on ELLATTE for the phase 3, and also on phase 4. But if you really do need to use your ELLATTE ultimate, just use it on the phase 2 if you need to, if you like about to die and stuff like that. Now the thing why this is just so annoying for me, and that's why I always try to reset for not getting the revive one, is because I'm not gonna lie, I forget that the revive exists and I end up just not attacking afterwards. I've done that so many times. Or I misjudge my damage and he has like a little bit left, and then I hit like one good time for my 4th hit, and then I'm like, oh wait, he has a revive. And that stuff made me so upset so many times. I messed up so many runs doing this because I literally keep forgetting that he had a revive. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to build up my ultimate, and if I do need it, I'm obviously going to use it. I saved my Meliodas card, and there goes the revive right there at the 10%. As you can see, it gets pretty annoying. So what I'm trying to do is hope that I get a green card right now, but as you can see, I don't get a green card, so I need to use my ELLATTE ultimate. Like I said before, if you need to use it, just use it. All right, but you really want to try to save it up for phase 3 and phase 4. And the reason why I'm doing it like this with my ELLATTE first is because I don't really have nothing to worry about, because I'm about to do so much damage right now with my ultimate and stuff like that. Like, it didn't really matter to me. I could have saved it like this and try to attack, but I didn't really know the full capabilities of my damage with it, with Meliodas and also Escanor. So that's why I didn't do it, right? Also, I was getting the buff from ELLATTE as well to make my Trade Meliodas Amplify cards a lot stronger. As you can see, I'm just moving cards for ELLATTE right here, and I'm debating over here if I should use our card or not, because I'm, like I said before, you want to try to have ultimates for ELLATTE or her defense buffs for phase 3 and phase 4. So I'm not even trying to like use up my cards for her, because for some reason I don't get her cards at all. I don't know what it is. Like, I never get her cards. It's either I get no cards for the green girl, Jormungandr, or ELLATTE. They just keep feeding me Escanor cards or Meliodas. That's why some teams I do see people use like double rids, like a tank rid unit, just so you don't have that problem where you got to decide on which color cards you want to use. Also, for her, you also want to try to use different skills as well, so you can keep if you can keep the passive going. And some people can have like the 60% stats boost for certain characters. As you can see, I'm gonna be taking no damage right here, and the reason because I do have the stats stack on somebody right now, which is her. I think I do lose it. Like, that's the only reason why I'm trying to like think of, like, why do you lose it? I guess because when after you use a skill, you lose it, and then the next turn you get it right back or something like that. Like, I'm trying to figure out like how our passive is like manageable. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out her passive. Like, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult because, like I said before, guys, like, like, these are translations, all right? We won't know what it is really until it gets on global, and we're like, oh, okay. Because you gotta know, there's sometimes like we get like these translations and it'd be completely different on global and stuff like that. Like, I remember one passive that was like very confusing for a lot of people, which was like the Rid King. Like, y'all remember with OG Rid King, where a lot of people was confused about what he does, how he like half pure traits and stuff like that, and people just like, and then Nemaro had to be like a freaking math teacher to explain to people that, okay, this is what he does. All right, he halves the passives and stuff like that. He halves the penetration rate or pierce rate. I forgot. Y'all don't call it penetration rate anymore. Call it pierce rate. Bro, I feel so old. Like, I remember like it was the old JP translation. It was like called penetration rate. Now it's just pierce rate because of global. But as you can see, I only have like 2 cards of her. I'm about to take damage right here because I believe I don't have a stack on her yet from her passive. I already forced the revive. I still got some turns for ELLATTE's ultimates, so I'm probably just gonna move my cards. Or I think I just attack with Escanor probably right here. Like, I use one of her cards because I don't really need it, and I attack with Escanor right here. I was over here just thinking crazy. I use another flood card. Yep. And that's the thing with the revive thing. Like, you have to like make sure you make sure you get this man down super low. You want to have him like below like 25% or something like that. That's why you want to have like a high dupe Escanor. All right, now you can see right here you have to do the color wheel. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. I think I start off with the blue card because I'm weird like that. And it was like, I believe I reset as well on this one because I was trying to see how much damage I can do while I have like the damage dealt buff on me. Because if you don't know, Jormungandr's ultimate gives you like a damage dealt buff, and if she's 6 out of 6, you get like a 42%. And I realized today that if I had her at higher dupes, my Escanor ultimate can probably just kill this man off super quickly. So maybe if you are 4 out of 6 but you have a Jormungandr who has like high dupes, you can actually beat it with 4 out of 6, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. And this is the damage dealt buff I'm about to get. That's why I just attacked the Meliodas right here. See how much damage he does. 324. Wow. Now you probably gonna see me reset right here, which makes sense. Yeah, I basically take no damage. I think I should just run attack defense on Trader Meliodas because he takes damage right here. Because if you don't know, I'm using defense on Escanor, but I'm using attack crit on Trader Meliodas. But then again, maybe my defense rolls are just sucky. I can believe it. All right, this is gonna be the part where I reset. If you still don't know how you reset, before you let the deer attack, you just close out the app or something like that. That's why I put the arrow above so I can make sure I just click off if I do less damage. And like I said before, as you can see right there, he's not low enough, right? This is like 30%, and you guys gonna see I don't kill. That's why right there you want to have a high dupe, or at least have like the damage dealt buff be super high, so you can do so you can just finish off quickly like that. Just letting you know. All right, so this time I do get it right, as I just pretty much just stall right here, because like I said before, guys, you want to bring him down as low as possible. I still have I have a remove buff card, which is, she's just godly for the deer. I'm not even gonna lie. Having a remove buff card is great. But if I really needed to, I'll probably just like reset or redo it if I didn't get like a remove buff card right here. Or I would have just ulted, because he wouldn't probably get that main HP back anyways, just because I had the defense buff on me. So we're gonna remove his buffs. She shouldn't do that much damage because it's on the blue card. And if you're using a disadvantage, well, if you're not using the correct color that you see up here, you're gonna do less damage with that character. So just to let you know. And I reset it. I was going to prepare myself to reset. See, I only did 26, and boom, he's dead. I forced to revive and killed him with the death damage. Unfortunately, Escanor is the only death damage unit in the game right now. You do have Cusack, who has the abyss and stuff like that. Ooh, a purple crystal. I've been pretty much just farming this deer lately with Jormungandr. She's really good. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I will explain the gear at the end for anybody who's wondering and stuff like that. But if you guys still don't think she's worth it or anything like that, I mean, it's your gems, man. Do what you gotta do. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, so be prepared to be shocked on what type of gear that I use. For ELLATTE, I use triple defense. Yes sir, I use triple defense. This is my Guild Wars gear. It's not Guild Wars, I mean Guild Boss gear. So it has full resistance and stuff like that on there. Don't know if that matters, but none of these other gears really matter. It's just the triple defense. I guess the HP does too, because you never know, you might end up dying if you have low HP. But usually it doesn't really affect her as much. Jormungandr, I believe she's also triple defense as well. She is also a baddie. Triple defense. She is using full defense, unlike ELLATTE. Wait, let me look it back here. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You also got Trader Meliodas. He's attack crit. Probably could do attack defense if I want to like not have him take damage at the end, but it doesn't really matter. His ultimate doesn't matter in that stage. Then Escanor, he's attack defense, just so I can make sure he doesn't take no damage, because I need that ult. All right, he's attack defense. But yeah, guys, that is my gear sets. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you don't know, I'm also using this, the bird artifact set as well for 20% more damage. And yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And also guys, you know, if this video get 300 likes and stuff like that, I'll show you how I did stage 1 and 2 for some reason, if you still don't know. But I hope you have a great April Fools.